開会プロフィアンゆりかしゆりかだ。よろしくお願いします。Hello hello テンション高い。ミューシーナ開会をご通信 Thank you so much for the gift membership ギフトありがとう。ダンス開会をご通信ベテラン開会をご通信 Thank you for 24 months of membership メンチありがとう。 Hello 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 everyone, how is everyone doing? I gave out all of my gifted memberships today before I forgot, so I will hopefully try to remember to do it every month because it's a waste if I don't. But yeah, thank you YouTubes for giving me free gift memberships. You got the Noif license! Yeah! Thank you! 2 years! Omedetou! Omedetou! How is everyone doing? I ate too much, so now my tummy feels weird, but it's okay. It's whatever. It's better than not eating. Sometimes I get carried away with eating food. So then I just keep eating if there's food in front of me. Anyway, if you were here in the last stream, basically what happened is that Oni-chan came back. Oni-chan came back, or he is the colonel of like an air fleet or something, and we basically we tried to sneak in, and then he obviously found us, and he's like acting evil or something, but he's back. And so this is his chapter, I suppose. So there's gonna be 2 chapters, and I'm only halfway through the first chapter. I don't know how much longer it's gonna take, but it might take a couple more streams. But after we finish, so today I want to finish chapter 1, and we'll take a break. We'll take a break from the Oni-chan streams, and I might do a normal Zatsu. And then we'll get back to it because I like Oni-chan. 大正開会を通信コーナー開会を通信 Thank you for 36 months of membership メンティありがとう。Dan, thank you for 18 months of membership メンティありがとう。As normal as Eureka can be, okay? Which we have found out is like not very. Yeah, we can talk about piss, you know, the usual, because that's all we seem to talk about all the time. Hi. Okay. Trigger warning, because for some reason I still keep getting comments about it. Well, okay, first of all, this is all fictional. This guy that I am talking about is not actually my real brother. And also, in this story, they're not blood related. And also, they are fictional, and it doesn't actually matter. But if this is not your thing, please go watch someone else. I do not care. But please stop making it weird, because it's honestly not that weird, okay? You guys just haven't read enough doujins. You guys just gotta read more doujins, okay? Yeah, there are a lot of Oni-chan haters, but that is my warning for today. 本日は恋と何？お、ドキドキする。恋となんとかをのお兄ちゃんストーリーを続くと思います。Yeah, they're not cultured enough. It's like Oni-chan thing is like it's so tame. Like, come on, like read worse stuff. Read worse stuff and get sensitized, please. After leaving the area that's under lockdown, I call Zane. Zane, if you guys don't know, is my primary care doctor, who is also my osananajimi, my childhood friend, along with my Oni-chan. So me, when I say me, I mean like the main character of this story, which is like a self-insert of me, I suppose. Me, Oni-chan, and Zane kind of grew up together, but then Zane kind of disappeared to go and become a doctor, essentially. And now we have reunited. Just get worse like me. Exactly. Exactly! It'll solve all your problems. There he is. Zane!
焦らずゆっくり話せ。森戸くんは見つかったか？
Ah, there was an incident involving twins, two kids. There was like an explosion, and we found the other kid. So they're like twins. We found the other twin, and basically, he's like crystallizing. When his voice comes through the phone, it's almost as if a warm hand is soothing my troubled mind. Yes, he has a spatium core fragment. He's been using its power to hide himself. He's also infected with something that involves those black crystals. But his condition seems slightly better than what we saw in the patient at Chanxia Hospital. In Chanxia Hospital, Zane and I arrived at a preliminary conclusion. The Aether Core's power doesn't cause transformations like this. Someone is responsible for creating the crystal-related disease. So it's like crystallification. Crystallification. It sounds like a doujin tag, but it's like some kind of disease in this world. I don't know. And assuming that's the case, they're deliberately turning people into monsters. After I reveal this conclusion, we never really discussed before, the other end of the line is silent for a few minutes.
似たような症例を数年前に見たことがある。その患者は私の先輩だった。
Senpai? Recalling my conversation with Zane in the Arctic, a guess forms in my mind. The one who died in Mount Eternal? It couldn't be because...
そうだ。
No.
その後気づいたことがある。極めて特殊な状況下においてだな。ワンダラーの襲撃によって発生したエネルギーの結晶は人体を侵食し、そこに新たな肉体を作り出すんだ。そして襲われた者は一瞬我を忘れ、暴走して周囲を攻撃する。
Some of the vague relationships between a few things become clearer. Zane's secret research. The small animals at Dr. Noah's home. Your research with Dr. Noah in the Arctic involves this, right?
ああ。
Oh.
先ほどのお前の説明によれば、森戸君の以下はまだ深刻ではなさそうだ。だが、このままでは。
I have a feeling that if he stays in Skyhaven, something unpredictable and grave will happen. Basically, he's like kudere. I don't know how to explain that, but he's like cool and quiet, I suppose. Like Nagato Yuki from Haruhi.
私のことを信じて任せてくれるなら、できる限り早くアケソで治療を受けられるよう手配する。ファン先生にも連絡して戻ってきてもらおう。
His power is ice, so it makes sense. I was just about to ask about that. When can you pick up Kevin?
病院は彼らの保護者と連絡が取れていない。少し手こずりそうだが、早ければ明日の夜には何とかなるだろう。
Then I'll bring Kevin to you at that time.
それからもう一つ。
Oh? Nani? He pauses before lowering his voice.
森戸君がエーテルコアのかけらを持っているのなら、エヴァーに狙われる可能性が高い。
Ooh.
人の心配もいいが、自分の身の安全にも気をつけろ。
Okay. Sure. Before coming here, I thought I had grown stronger. I thought I'd be capable enough to handle the challenges that awaited me. But I didn't expect them to become even more difficult. Fortunately, I've never had to face them alone.
もしかしたら自分のためでもあるのかもしれない。
I hope Dr. Zane and Oni-chan gets to meet up and then they like have a little moment. Because they haven't seen each other in a million years. After the call ends, my beating heart finally begins to calm down. I look up at the moonlight, hidden behind the dark clouds. The night is still, with no wind or rain, and the stars shine brightly. Also, Dr. Zane thinks Sensei thinks Oni-chan is dead. So, and we did not that long ago. I suddenly wonder, is Zane also looking at the same night sky right now? Well, it'd be weird if he didn't. The lieutenant's appearance at the medical center today means the fleet is keeping Mia under close surveillance. Mia is the other twin. Are they twins? I forget. I think they're twins. I need to avoid them if I want to bring Kevi here. Which means I need to keep this from Caleb somehow. Caleb is Oni-chan. During the trip back to the station on the floating island, the previously peaceful sky suddenly becomes dark and gloomy. Thunder roars in the distance. Yeah, I think they are. Because sometimes twins do the... Well, I don't know. I don't have a twin. But like, they still like honor the younger and older thing. Or at least in this story they do. The twins in this story they do. Like the younger one calls the older one Oni-chan in this story. I don't know if real twins do that. I don't know very many twins. During my trip back to the station... Oh wait, did I say that already? I did. Whoa! ちょっと待って. I need to charge my camera. Oh, there's a hole in my sock. That's embarrassing. There's a hole. There's holes in both of them. Please help me budget. There's holes in my socks. Gotcha money. $3,000. You don't need them anymore. Give them to us. Should I sell my socks with holes in them? Used socks with holes. Use Eureka socks. Please help me budget. My family is dying. It might start raining again. Oh, it's been raining a lot recently, actually. As in, on Mars. My phone has several unread texts from Caleb. Ah! Oni-chan! Oni-chan! Oh, wait, that was quick. I didn't even... As I scroll through them, the fact that Caleb is truly back sinks in. It's wet and cold, it really is. It's really cold recently, actually. I need to turn the heating back on. I haven't turned it on because I have to pay for it. Raining where you live too? It's rainy season. Cold season. I'm ready for winter to be over.
リューンクの爆発事件のせいでみんな不安で怯えてるわ。
Fair enough.
頭上のトンネルからの波動がまた大きくなり始めてて、天行市に出没するワンダラがどんどん増えてるんだ。
Yeah, I've just been wearing loads of layers at home because I don't want to pay for heating. I send over my location's coordinates, and then it starts to drizzle. I don't think that is way more than a drizzle. I join the crowd under the overpass. The atmosphere the atmosphere grows heavy with an eerie chill. A figure clad in black, half their face concealed by a high collar, appears. Their greenish gray hair is loosely tied. Oh. Ooh, who's that? Dare? Chinkiara. There's a new character. He looks very shady. Eureka-chan! セリキさんを開会しに来てくれてありがとう. He looks very shady. Wall connected heater, but I don't use it because it gets too hot. And to warm up, I leave my PC on. That's actually really smart. Maybe I should start doing that. The data moves. Something's off, so I move to the side. Can I help you? Who is this? Oh! Whoa! All of a sudden, there's a small explosion nearby. The scorching heat throws me back a few meters. Not again! I'm involved in another explosion. I am so unlucky. No! I steady myself, covering my nose and mouth with one hand and waving away the smoke with the other. If I need to warm up, is Eureka's tummy a valid source of heat? My tummy is very cold because it's very cold right now. Brian Okaeka, welcome to the stream. The stranger is still there. He pulls down his collar to reveal his face. With a forked tongue and white slit pupils, he grins mysteriously as if knowing this would happen. Huh? You'll warm up my tummy, yes please. Why does he talk like a snake? Hebi-kun. Thank you so much for 15 months of membership, man. What if we rub it first to heat up? What if I overheat? I'm like a machine, you know. It has to be right at the right temperature. Everyone pile up! No! Don't crush me! He moves like a grayish green serpent. His fingers change into blades. What? As they swipe past my cheek. Huh? Affectionate group Harapan. Is it really Harapan if no one gets hurt? I hope you've been well and had a good trip, by the way. I did have a good trip. I want to talk about it maybe in the next stream. I mean, I didn't really get to do that much. It was mostly like visiting my grandma. The grandma that Oni-chan didn't kill. But my grandma in like a random island in the middle of nowhere, so I didn't have connection for like a lot of the time. But I did get to be by the ocean, which was really nice. So it was like a nice break from social media. I thought it was a gacha game. I didn't realize it had an edgy story. But every gacha game has an edgy story. I did visit a certain rabbit. I did. I visited Miss Rhubarb. We hung out a lot. This was during my holiday while I was visiting Japan. I was able to stream a couple of times when I was in Japan. So it was after that is when I went to visit my grandma. And I didn't have like connection for like most of it. But yeah, I was by the ocean, which was really nice. But yeah, I don't know if you guys saw Rhubarb's Miss Rhubarb's birthday stream, but we were talking about all our Japan shenanigans, which was really nice. I'll talk about that again in my hopefully I think after this stream, because I'm hoping to finish chapter 1 and then we'll do like a break before we get back to chapter 2. So I'll talk about like all my funny stories with Miss Rhubarb. We hung around a lot. Did you say hi to Grandma on your chat? I did. No, it's my I did say hi. Yeah, they do like a lot of gacha games have like an edgy story. I don't know, maybe it's to make up for like the gameplay or something. I don't know. それはね、なんかモバゲとかモバゲのストーリーはなんか主にダーク系とかね。Oniya, where would you recommend visiting in Japan? I don't know. I don't really visit Japan as a tourist, so I don't really know where most people like to go. But I suppose like the normal stuff is like if you go to Tokyo, I guess there's like the Skytree, Asakusa, and then you go like most people go to like Osaka, Kyoto, and places like that. You wanna walk where Eureka has walked? But then you have to go. I visit Ikebukuro most often because there's a lot of cute otaku girls in Ikebukuro, and it's like a nice vibe for me anyway. There's a lot of oshikatsu in Ikebukuro, and there's a very big anime in Ikebukuro as well. It really depends on what you want, but maybe I'll talk about it in my next stream also. I've been to Japan a lot, but I haven't actually gone to that many places because I usually go to the same places all the time. Because, well, one, my friends basically live around those places, and two, I don't really like going to, like, I don't mind going to tourist attractions. But going by myself sometimes, I've done it before where I just go to a tourist attraction by myself and then I get there and I'm like, oh, that's nice. And then I take pictures and then I'm like, okay, it's time to go. And I go through so much effort to get to the tourist attraction and there's like so many people. And then I'm there for like 2 seconds and I'm like, okay, I don't want to be here anymore. But I think those kind of places are like better to go with if you're with your friends, I guess. I mean, there's nothing wrong with like going by yourself as well, but because the kind of person I am, I get bored very quickly if there's nothing to do. You better not go so I won't call you a cheater. I mean, I still will. I'll find out. I barely managed to sidestep him. He attacks again, aiming for my throat this time. Damn. Yeah, like those kind of tourist attractions where you basically just look at it. Like, what else do you do then? I don't know. I just get bored very easily, sorry. I like doing activities. I like activities. That's why oshikatsu, otakatsu is oshi activities and otaku activities. We love activities here. He's tough and quick. Whoa! I instinctively lean back and narrowly avoid the silver blades. I pistol whip him and the gun landing a decisive blow on his head. I'd like to see Eureka on a Japan trip with Maureen Anya, plus the Love Hotel arc. Yes! Actually, we're planning that, and we're hoping to do it later this year. We're all like saving up to go. It's not soon, but like, you know, everyone is busy. But we're all planning to try and align our schedules and like book around the same time so that we can hang out in Japan and also go to the Love Hotel and have our Love Hotel stream. Like no promises, but like that's what we've been talking about essentially in the background. Yeah, like obviously it's not 100% yet. It's not like we've like bought like flight tickets or anything like that, but like just like from discussions and stuff, we've been talking about this since last year, so we're hoping to do it like later this year once I've paid off my debt. But yeah, that's hopefully going to happen eventually. We're trying to make it happen. I would really like to hang out with Anya and Emily. I instinctively lean back and narrowly avoid the silver light. Oh wait. Didn't I just say that? Hearing that satisfying sound, I know I did a good job. I turn around. I like the confidence. From the broken remains, wires and metal bits burst out along with a bunch of tiny bolts. Who is this guy? The man touches the broken part of his ear before tossing the short-circuiting implant into the drain. Oh, his ear is like mechanical. Whoa! The scattered electrical equipment is sucked into a metaflux surge as it spawns several strange-looking wanderers. Oh, we're gonna have to fight. Okay. Is this some kind of transformation? My hand moves behind my waist. Amidst the dirt and drain, a bright red flash materializes. A wanderer that has lunged forward is sent flying back several meters. What attacked it was an apple. Onika! Let me draw the art for the— oh my god, that would be so good. But yeah, I'm sure like once like we've like booked like flights and stuff like that, we'll probably announce it and post pictures and stuff. I'm so excited for it, even though like we haven't really fleshed out the details yet. But I'm so excited to meet them. We've been like friends for like, I suppose ever since I started streaming, which was like 4 years ago, which is crazy when you think about it. Having found its mark, the apple continues on its gravity-defying trajectory. I turn my head. Onikan! Let's come to say just casually walk in. It's fine. Cradling his phone between his ear and shoulder, Caleb grabs an apple from the paper bag he's holding. He throws it up and catches it in his right hand. Onikan! I raise my gun and swiftly position myself beside him. I keep an eye on the wanderers approaching us. Oh, we're probably gonna have to fight. Don't underestimate me. I can pull my weight in a battle just like you now. Onikan's serious face. Wow! Here we go. Also, for some reason, this game like turns landscape whenever there's a fight scene, but I'm just gonna keep it like this because I tried to set it up so that it turns properly, but honestly it's not that because I put it on I keep it on auto, right? So I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. I keep it on auto, so it's not really that interesting. But yes, there is gameplay in this game. There is actual combat, which is a bit strange, but actually like the combat itself is not that bad considering. But I'm too lazy. Yeah, there is actual gameplay in this game. You don't just get to touch boys like the whole time. You have to actually fight. Mahiru. Cute. Also a thing like so before we reunited with Oni-chan, the main character calls Oni-chan Ni-san. But now like that he's come back, she calls him Mahir by his name now. His Japanese name is Mahiru. I thought it was just a VN. It's a very high budget VN. Yay. Yay. And then it just goes back to portrait. Here we go. Oni-chan! You can't call your boyfriend Oni-chan in front of everyone. Yeah, I can. The last wanderer is flattened by an unseen force and scatters debris in all directions. Oni-chan! Muddy water is everywhere, but Caleb seems unfazed as he brushes aside the damp strands of my hair. How nice. I'm good, but the person is getting away. Caleb holds out his hand, his fingers slightly extended. A barrage of stone shards chase after the fleeing figure cloaked in a dark grayish green. Oh, okay. I will eat fruit. A paper bag lands in my hands. Before I can respond, Caleb vaults over the railing and disappears into the night. How did Caleb get here so quickly? He's tracking me. He knows where I am. Whoa! Sharp shards pierce through half of Viper's face. Oh, now he has a name? And before he can even cry out in anger, and a kick knocks the wind out of him. A powerful force slams him into the ground, which instantly destroys the other half of his face. Damn! Violence. Viper. Oh. He was still speaking. Oops. Caleb increases the weight. Immediately, the crisp sound of something cracking reverberates. Oni-chan's power is like he can manipulate gravity. Oh, they all get powers, by the way. I also have a power. I can't remember what my power is, but I do have a power. I think it's like my power is like not even really understood very well or something like that. Those invisible restraints are like iron that even make Viper's knees creak. Yummy. Viper. I wonder if we get to see more of him. A white prosthetic eye floats into Caleb's hand and is crushed in an instant. Damn. Ah! That's me! Your power is being a cute brat. So true! Who's the professor? It feels as if a swamp is slowly squeezing the air out of his lungs, making it difficult to breathe. Oh wait. Good man, I forgot to put the audio back up. Oh well, it's fine. You can read it. Which hand did you touch her with? Ah! Oni-chan! He's unfazed by the threat. Click. Viper's left hand is twisted, and he almost passes out from the pain. Now, Oni-chan! Calm down. I can't tell if he's still speaking or not. She's gone! He called Oni-chan a Siscon. This is so true. He is though. Raindrops are suddenly suspended in the air. They're like countless silver needles that are ready to pierce him at any moment. So true. He can't even laugh. Caleb crouches down. Meeting Viper's gaze, he slightly smiles.
今度彼女にちょっかい出したら殺す。
やばいやばい I might be in love with him. Green, okay, welcome to the stream. Thank you for 20 months of membership. ありがとう。Unable to find Caleb, I have no choice but to retreat to the overpass. The soaked part of the paper bag I'm holding leaves a chaotic pattern on my hand. It almost resembles a winding labyrinth. The person knew I had an Aether core. Is he an assassin sent by Ever? An assassin sent to me? We'll see. But he wasn't planning to kill me. It seemed like he was testing his prey.
どうして雨の中に突っ立ってるんだ？
Ah! Umbrella scene with Onita. An umbrella shields me as Caleb reappears. He frowns as he wipes away the water from my face. Are you okay?
ああ、あいつには逃げられたけどな。
It's okay. Having checked Caleb's hand over and over again, my anxiety only dissipates when I confirm he's unharmed. Aww. It's okay. I got some of the parts he dropped. I'll take them back to the data analysis. Hopefully there will be something to learn.
その話は後にして、まずは家に帰ろう。
Okay. He takes off his coat, drapes it over my head. With his arm around my... What coat? He's not even wearing any. With his arm around my shoulders, his warmth quickly envelops? I don't know. Envelops
今
me.
後は出かけるなら、少なくとも一声かけてくれ。一人の外出は心配だからな。
Took off his shirt. Took off his wet shirt and draped it over me. That's fine. That's okay. Upon returning home, Caleb ushers me into the bathroom. Eureka Goon Sesh. This is saying right, I got on the stream. Hello. What's good? Very good Goon Sesh at the moment. We're still going through the story. So not much Goon Sesh, but we're getting there. Wait. Is he gonna... I'm wrapped in the hot water's warmth. After getting out of the shower, I put on soft loungewear. The rain's chill having faded away. Oh, okay. This game is... Diffed? Diffed? What does that mean? Yeah, no man touching yet, but there will be, I'm sure, at the end. In the living room, I scan parts and upload the data to my watch. Genshin. Oh, okay. Yeah. No, this is really like... even from the start, I was really impressed by like the quality, like how high the quality of this game is. I've played a lot of otome games in my lifetime. Including Tears of Themis. I'm not sure if you saw my recent tweet. I think it was Invert Mouse Games that shared that Tears of Themis piss bottle. Oh yeah, with me. I did play that game actually, but like it was alright, but it's not like... It's still really good. It's still really good, but it's like not... Like this is like way better for me anyway. But yeah, female gooners have the most money. So actually, Maybe Fujoshis have the most money, and then after that is female gooners. Because I suppose they can like cross over, but like the target audience of this game isn't exactly Fujos. Because your main character is like a girl, I guess. But yeah. Yeah, the production values is insane. I mean, they must get a lot of money, I suppose. But also like the updates have been really good. They've been really consistent with like improving the game itself. And it's kind of crazy how much better it is from when it started. And it was already like really good when it first started as well. Yeah, definitely. I played a lot of otome games in my life, and it's just like a lot of them are just plain bad. I won't lie. I played what's that game? I can't remember what it was, but it was a mobile game, and it's like you had to pay for the stories. Like, what the fuck? I was like, what do you mean I have to pay for the stories? What's the point? What else can I do? What is the game? There's like no gameplay. The whole gameplay is stories. Like, what? Anyway, I stopped playing that game, obviously. But yeah, I played a lot of those kind of games. Where it's like, the story is like locked behind a paywall. And with this is like, okay, there's obviously like there's still gacha, so a lot of things will still be locked behind a paywall, but the main story is at least like accessible, you know. Yeah, go do your dailies. It's dailies time. In the live. I just choked on my own spit. How much have you chucked at this game? Quite a bit. I won't lie. I think this is the game that I've spent the most money on, but it's whatever. It's I haven't like wailed on this game, but it is quite a bit. Income difference between top 10 gacha. LDS is at the top like 75k USD. And the 3... Damn, really? Wow. $700. Oh, see, I haven't even spent that much on this game, so I think I'm doing okay. But yeah, I've spent on Oni-chan. Admittedly, I'm not even gonna hide it, because there was a time where I never spent any money on gacha games. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know, because I'm just like impressed at how good the game is, considering. And also they brought me Oni-chan back, so it's like, you know, I gotta tell them that they did a good job. Yeah, female gooners, we are running the gacha economy. I won't lie. In the living room, I scanned parts and uploaded it to my watch. A steaming bowl of ginger soup appears on the coffee table. Ah! I love Oni-chan. $120 on Girls Frontline. Oh! Thank you for your dollars. You're welcome. 2 years. $10 purchases. Yeah, no, not at all. I don't really, to be honest, like, I don't judge people that spend money on gacha games. Like, it's like, you do you. Like, that's your money. Like, like, if it makes you happy, like, go for it. Like, go. It's all good. Obviously, it's different when you're like, you have like a gambling addiction. Like, that's a different story. But like, if you have the money and you can spend it on games, like gacha games, like, good for you. Like, I don't care. Like, I've spent money on like shit that I don't need all the time. So I'm in no position to judge anyone for spending their money on gacha games. Like, if it makes you happy, like, go for it. Life's too short. Money is only worth it. Money is only worth something if you spend it. Yeah, skins, battle passes, exactly. Dedication, so true. Yeah, Yeah. And you can just like it's the same. Like if I, for example, if I like buy Plamo, and it like I decide not to buy Plamo, and then instead I use it on gacha games, like it's the same thing. Like it depends. Like I just spend money on whatever makes me happy. Like it doesn't matter. Why are you guys going to the stream? Instead of going out to eat, I could... Yeah, exactly. It's fine. Big brain. Big brain. You just spend money on stuff that makes you happy, and then you just like reprioritize. As long as your like basic bills are paid off, like it's fine. You can throw the money on gooning. If I'm not supposed to spend it, why do I have it? Exactly. Need to touch grass after watching this game. How come? We haven't even gotten to the bad part yet. Everyone is hot. So true. Yeah, this is a gooner safe space. No, I get it, cause like I spend a lot of money on like, cause I start liking stuff, you know, very easily. Like I got into K-pop, and then like obviously I'm still into J-pop, and it's like I spend a lot of money on like shit that I don't need, and it's like it's fine because it's what makes me happy at the time. So I never regret like the money that I spent. Oshikatsu life, exactly. Cubo OKAEREKAAAAAA with the stream. I spend money on my oshis. It's like it's not like I don't know. I just feel like life is too short. Like it's already stressful enough. Just you know, you like working and stuff, and if you don't use any of that money on stuff that makes you happy, then what are you even working for? You came back from church a few hours ago, and now you're in the gooning stream. It's fine. I'm sure they will forgive you. The next confession season. Be like, Father, I was watching Eureka stream and they were talking about gooning. I feel like I have sinned. Pray before gooning. Exactly. It's fine. It's natural.
またちゃんと髪を拭いてないな。
Wow, Oni-chan! Save gooning, everyone. You know what? Actually, I'm really I am really lazy when it comes to drying my hair. Because I shower at night, right? So sometimes it's like I don't want to turn on the hairdryer because I'm scared that the neighbors might complain, so the Pope would watch. Imagine the Pope watching my streams. And we're talking about like piss and stuff, and then the Pope's like, oh yeah, okay. This is great content. So whenever Oni-chan says to MC that it didn't dry my hair, yeah. Paper walls. No, I live in like a apartment, so my neighbors are quite close to me. It must be paper walls. I don't know. I'm just that's my excuse. Like I don't wanna annoy the neighbors, but really I'm just lazy. I just air dry my hair all the time, but I really shouldn't. Freshen up. Caleb brings over a towel. He sits down on the couch and pats the spot next to him. I wish I had an Oni-chan to dry my hair.
こっちに来い。
Okay. I comply and hold the bowl of soup while Caleb towel dries my hair. It's very soothing, and I can't help but narrow my eyes. It's been a while since I received your service like this.
サービスだって分かってて、毎回ちゃんと髪を拭かずにベッドでスマホをいじってたのか？
Hairdryer-chan isn't hot enough for this scene. Hairdryer-chan can join too. It's because I know you'll help me. Ah! See, this is why I want a Oni-chan! Ah! ガチでお兄ちゃん欲しい。
この怠け者。
Oni-chan's hotness will dry my hair. Real. Ah! He's coming! Through the towel. Something taps my head. It's not too gentle or too rough. Yo, we can't say that. Don't say that. What's tapping my head? Though, don't you think you've gotten better at drying hair? Yeah. You're so good at drying hair, Oni-chan. Professional hair dryer, Oni-chan.
大学の時は学校の寮に住んでたし、卒業後は宇宙機関に行ったから、今思うと家に住むのは久しぶりだな。
Oh, so did you practice on someone else, huh? Huh?
お前の髪を拭くのも。
So how did you get good at it? He tells my chin before using his fingers to comb for the shovel strands. There's no rush. We have more than enough time together.
ああ。
With a promise made, a new thought crosses my mind. What about the DEEPSPACE Aviation Administration? Did they know you joined the Far Space Fleet? What about your comrade in arms?
彼らは知らないし、知る由もないな。
No!
これについては、あまり多くの人を巻き込みたくない。
Swirly glass.
俺のすべてを知る必要はないんだ。
I guess. No, I must have swirly glasses. Wait, let me have a look. It's okay, Oni-chan. They don't need to know. They don't need to know about you. I can. Oh, I do. They don't need to know. Ah! You can see my eyelashes through it. As long as I know, it's fine if they don't know. Okay? Gunnar core. My phone screen suddenly lights up. I see a news alert about the explosion in Cascade District. Alright, Kevy. Oh, we forgot about the child. He removes the towel from my head and walks to the bedroom.
ちょっと待ってろ。ドライヤーを取ってくる。
Wait! Aware of the warnings Kevy's parents gave and the fleet's close surveillance of the siblings, I realized things are in a more sinister light. Is it possible Caleb knows something about this? Are Kevy's parents important? What? I don't want to doubt him. What do you mean are Kevy's parents important? Are these child's parents important? I'm sure they are to the child. He stops in his tracks and turns to look at me, yet the question I want to ask is stuck in my throat. My words are impossible to voice. This is Caleb we're talking about. Regardless of the situation, I can't doubt him unless I have a good reason to. I mean, he did pretend to be dead, so I think we have a good reason to doubt him. Besides, he can read me like a book. If I can't get information from him and he sees right through me, what happens after won't be good. It's nothing. I just wanted to tell you to hurry up. My hair is going to air dry at this rate. Caleb leans down, his fingers brush against my temple. Some of the water trickles down my face.
まだ水が垂れてるし、確かに早くしないとな。じゃあとりあえずお粥でも作ってやろうか。
Oh. He's so nice! He cooks, dries my hair. As I watch Caleb walk away, a sense of guilt creeps over me, like an evening mist. He's so nice to me. He's cheeked up. He really is. Even if people aren't interested in this game, they should stay because Eureka's reactions are worth it. So real. My Gunnar reactions. It's pure love. Oh, okay. I haven't seen this story before. This is my first time seeing it, so all my reactions are genuine. This place is really nice, though. I mean, it's kind of minimalistic, but you know. Like he owns nothing. When I wake up the next day, my head feels foggy and my throat is itchy. Whoa. Maybe it's because I got caught in the rain yesterday. Yeah, sure. Maybe it's that. What are these for? As soon as I enter the living room, I stop in my tracks. Boxes of various sizes that weren't there before are now here. Caleb rolls up his sleeves. He sits down on the floor and pieces something together from the scattered parts around him. Oh, am I moving in?
ずっと放置してたから家の中に何もなくてさ適当に買ってきた
He was listening to
何か
me.
足りないものがあったら言ってくれ
Okay, I'm sorry for saying you don't own anything. It looks fine as it is. It's okay, I'll only be staying here for a few days. Anyway, I need to go.
なんだその後はもう来ないのか
Oh, don't say that! I would live here if I could. He may live in conditions. No, of course not. I rub my stuffy nose. Content, Caleb smiles, wipes his hands, and gives the assembled robot a pat on the head. Assembled robot? Oh! We have our own robot slave. The little robot's screen forms a smile as its movements produce a series of clink-clanks.
これからはベッドでスマホをいじってる時にこいつにおやつや飲み物を運んでもらえるぞ
Why is he enabling me? Sure. The warmth in Caleb's smile makes me feel even more guilty. I'm sorry. If the fleet is just trying to protect Kevin, then I'll make it up to you once he's safe, I promise. I sit next to him and attempt to mask my nervousness with a pleading lip. Caleb, I agreed to have dinner and watch a movie with some classmates in Skyhaven today. Can you give me a ride? Not that far. You can take me there since your plane can just zoom. Cough, cough, cough. Kevin agreed to meet at midnight, but after careful consideration, I decided to head out early to avoid any problems. I made a suggestion to Caleb so he wouldn't overthink things.
今日は外出しない方がいいその声風邪ひいたな
He loves me.
家で一日休んでくれ体のためにも
No, I have to save a child. Caleb opens another box and busies himself again.
真空トンネルのエネルギーの波動に異常が見られるんだ今夜
sorry.
天行師では安全のために全面限界態勢を敷いて掃討作戦が行われる
I'm sorry. Sometimes when they pause, I think that's the end of their dialogue, and then they start speaking again, but it's too late. Isn't eliminating wanderers supposed to be a hunter's job? What kind of threat could possibly warrant a large-scale response from the fleet?
ワンダラーの危険レベルは関係ない天行師の管理を引き受けた以上艦隊は責任を持って全住民の安全を守らないといけない
He won't let me be a hunter. That's literally my job. He pauses and looks up.
俺は今夜家にいないから外に出るなよいいな
But I did that a lot when I was playing Grand. Yeah, Cause you know, like you read faster than they speak, so sometimes I think it's ended, but then like I click on it too fast. This isn't good. I need to get Kevy out of here, out of there. Pretend to give in. I promise it'll be quick. Either way, I'll be lying to him. Whatever. What if I have an emergency and need to go out?
それでもダメだ。
Oh, okay. Okay! This is important to me, Caleb. It'll only be a few minutes at best.
お前の安全より大事なことなんてない。
He gives me a warm smile and rests his hands on my head. I'm convinced. Okay, I'm not going out. It's fine. Fuck that child.
俺を困らせないでくれ。
Okay. He responds with a smile. It's the same one I've always seen, but his gaze is a little too cheerful. He's hiding something. He's hiding something. He's hiding me. Caleb, be honest with me. Is the cleanup tonight related to the explosion?
考えすぎだ。
He looks away and pretends to study the sketch. I grab his chin, forcing him to look at me. I grab his chin. You're lying!
じゃあ、お前は
Because he knows I'm lying. He calmly grabs my right hand and reveals the gun I have put on my waist. Oh! Come on, why would you do that?
銃を持っていく必要のあるクラス会ってどんなやつなんだ？
Because I'm a hunter! Like something might happen! Come on! That's because I'm worried about encountering a wanderer. Exactly. His grip on my wrist tightens.
自分の体にあるエーテルコアのことを忘れるな。お前はもう普通のハンターじゃないんだ。それに、この爆発事件の裏にある勢力図は複雑だ。一つ間違えば、お前は永遠に天行を離れられなくなる。
Trapped here? What does he mean by here? The fleet isn't just here to investigate the explosion, right? Are you hiding something? Whoa. In the tense silence, the small auto is oblivious as it continues making noise. After what seems like an eternity, he suddenly lets go.
悪かった。俺が言ったこと、まだ覚えてるか？
Which one? I'm not allowed to go out.
俺に任せてくれ。
Oh.
俺は、お前との約束は絶対に破らない。
But you pretended to be dead for months! My lips tighten into a thin line, and the increase in my body temperature that I've been fighting hits me. I slowly lean back and sink into the sofa.
ごめん。怒らせちまって。
Caleb kneels, he takes my wrist that he had grasped earlier and massages it with his thumb. Oh, it's so nice!
でも今夜の作戦は普通の任務じゃない。お前は天行に来たばかりだから、その危険さがわからないんだ。
His earnest gaze follows mine when I try to look away. For some reason, this version of Caleb feels like a stranger. Because he is. You really mean it?
嘘だったら、針1000本飲んでやる。
Make a pinky promise! Hell yeah! Ah! Kawaii! You made a promise to me. Don't forget about it. So cute! It's so nice! He's so nice! As the day draws to a close, I still haven't found an opportunity to leave. I hope the round-the-clock shuttle service won't be affected by the cleanup. Only when my phone gives me a no-service message do I realize how thorough Skyhaven's lockdown is. Outside, darkness cloaks the scenery with the trees' shadows. When it's 11 p.m., I hear the faint creak of a door opening outside. After silently counting to 30, I quietly get out of bed and go into the living room. Oh, is this my bed? That's nice. He's not here. No one's here. Only a single wall lamp illuminates the room, and the furniture shadows are plastered on the house's white walls. Are the walls white? I let out a sigh of relief and tried to find my gun that Caleb put away. He probably locked it.
何を探してるんだ?
He's still here! Caleb! You're still here! Caleb stands behind me, his arms crossed. The light casts irregular patterns on the floor.
もう行く.
Go ahead, I'm just getting something to drink. A cup that's filled with water floats over to my side along with 2 white pills.
昼間に何回も咳してただろ。昨日雨に濡れたから風邪ひいたんだと思う。
Why was my guy come onto the stream? Eureka wakes up and asks where's my gun. Yeah, because Oni-chan confiscated my gun. How could he do this? Doesn't he know I'm an assassin? It's just a small cough. Guy is roofing you. It's fine, I'll let him do it.
なら薬を飲んで寝ろ。
Okay. I'll only do it because you're so nice to me. Is that all it takes? Yes. His gaze is calm and gentle, showing no signs of discontent. It's as if my pitiful lie fooled him. Okay. I won't let him worry about me tonight, at least. I put the pills in my mouth and wash it down with the water. I have emptied the cup in one go. The ticking of the clock's second hand echoes in the dimly lit room, emphasizing the silence between us and our mingling breaths. Our mingling breasts. Without thinking, I avoid his gaze. I hesitate for a moment before heading back to the bedroom. Good night.
おやすみ。
So nice. Oh, cutscene? Ah! Oh, that's me! Oh! Ah! Oh!
こうやってお前をそばに留めておくことを身勝手だと思うか。でも俺たちにはお互いしかいない。俺がもっと早くお前に迫る危険に気づいていれば、その後のことは全部起こることはなかったんだろうか。
You can't control everything when you shout. You start clipping your nails. Starts putting on nail polish. Wow! Oh my god! Oh my god! What if Oni-chan was hot and took care of me. Thank you for my life. I wonder if that's the end of the story. I mean, by story I mean like chapter 1. Where's the heart monitor when you need it? Also, yes, there is actual gameplay. I should get a heart monitor. Apparently, they're not that expensive. But how do I don't know. I guess I'll have to look it up. Does anyone have any heart monitor recommendations? It was like it's mostly like a visual novel, to be fair. This is just like a small part of it. I guess it's like basically what they make you do to what you call it, to get resources and stuff. There's like loads of other mini games in this game as well. It's mostly for resources. You gotta work for something. To be honest, like, the combat is actually not that bad, considering it's not the main focus of this game. Wonder if there's another one. Oh, there is another one. Full side? Oh, okay, okay. I'll have a look. It's just an app on your phone that you stream on your PC. Oh wait, I have a smartwatch. Maybe that means I don't have to buy one. I'll have a look. Oof, oof, oof. Apple Watches are supported? Oh, nice. I have one. I'll have a look. Maybe I'll set it up for next time. Oh, next. It's chapter 2. Okay. So I think... What's the time? Still pretty early. Oh, there's this event going on at the moment, by the way. Because it's Chinese New Year and this is like a Chinese game. So, there's a bunch of Lunar New Year themed events going on. Should we keep going? We could. Hand holding festival. When are you gonna go on this stream? Yeah, sure. Send me the link or whatever. Maybe we can keep going. There he is, by the way. He's sitting in my... He's sitting in here. Also, did you know that Oni-chan builds, like, plane plamo? Because he's a pilot, right? And he likes, like, model planes. And he builds them. Isn't that, like, so cute? It's adorable. Ah! I love him. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna continue. Are these robots or real people? What's the world context? Oni-chan was literally made for me! So basically, mostly everyone is real people. It's just that it's like a lot of like past lives and stuff, right? So it's not 100% explained yet, but yeah, some of them have like past lives as like fishmen or whatever. I don't know. It really it's not that easy to explain, sorry. Anyway, Oni-chan, like the first, I think it's like chapter 4 or something like that. Like, we went to visit grandma and then Oni-chan like exploded and died. And we found out that he wasn't actually dead. So this is what the story is focusing on at the moment. But I think like he might be part robot. Because he has this skin. Let me find it. He has... No, not accept. He has this skin. So his arm is like robot. I really want this, but you have to pay real money for it. Send the link. Thank you. I'll have a look later. Maybe I'll set it up for next time. His arm, maybe he lost it in like the explosion or something. But we don't know yet because I haven't gotten to that part of the story yet. These are really cute, but adorable. Also, they each get like a, what you call it, towel skin, I guess. And they all get like a gym skin. Oh, he's very flat. There's like no bulge. Although he do be caked up. The metal arm's so cool. He's caked up. But yeah, it's like, it's so high. I don't know, the game is just really high quality. This is his default. I usually wear the school uniform because it's cute. Cool metal arm. So true. Would cure my loneliness too, to be fair, if I had a cool metal arm. Yeah, anyway. This is very cute. It's me. It's me. Mantis Blades from Cyberpunk. I wish we could like modify ourselves into robots without any consequences. That would be really cool and really nice. I changed my whole profile to just him now. Here he is. Look, he died. He quote unquote died in an accident. His death certificate forced me to accept it, but now he's back. He faked his death. This is grandma, by the way. That's our grandma. That is our grandma. And Caleb, like, I don't know, staged an explosion to kill her so that our adoption papers will get dissolved. Yeah, this one. He's like robot. I haven't gone through it yet though. Should we go through it? Since I have some time. Find out why he's a robot. But it might be like... So I'm thinking it might be... There might be spoilers because I haven't finished the main story. Maybe I should finish the main story first. Maybe base is gone. Yeah. That snake guy called him a siscon. That's so funny. Whoa. I was gonna be like, why does it look like he's like my dead husband from the Victorian era? Why are you staring at this? And then I realized that he actually did die for a little bit. Ah, I think, is this like the day that he exploded and died? Like a flashback.
大人なら兄ちゃんの助けはいらないよな。
No! Stay where you are! Get up! Ah! Oh, not again! Why does this keep happening? What was that? Oh, if you don't know, basically like Oni-chan like basically was involved in like an explosion and then he like died. He was like died. He was like died? He like died. He was dead for like a couple of months. And now he just like suddenly like randomly came back. So I don't know. I opened my eyes only to be greeted by warm sunlight on my face. It cast a dazzling, hazy halo. So we were basically, yeah, a slight transition. They were just like explosion on Capcot. As my vision slowly clears, all I see is the snow white ceiling above. It was all just a dream. So basically, like, he traumatized us for no reason. Like, all this time, he was alive. And we kept having, like, nightmares of the explosion. And then it was like, oh, actually, Grandma's actually dead for real. I sigh, rubbing my pounding temples. I feel drained, my body heavy. It'd be an entire clone army of Oni-chans for... You're right! You're right. I mean, that's fine. I can have as many as I want. Last night I was supposed to act like I was sleeping, but somehow I got dizzy and actually slept. Yeah, because Oni-chan drugged us! Random thoughts race through my mind. I grabbed my phone and the screen shows I had many missed calls. All of them are from Zayn. Oh no! That's not good!
病院は彼らの保護者と連絡が取れていない。少し手こずりそうだが、早ければ明日の夜には何とかなるだろう。
Oh god, he hates us. Then I'll bring Kevy to you at that time. Oh no. Kevy really did say fuck that child. I dial his number, but the call never connects. I put on my slippers and rush to the door while texting Zayn. Okay to roofie women as long as you are hot and Oni-chan. What a lesson to be learned. No. I'm saying I gave Oni-chan permission to roofie me. It's not just like any woman. It's a very specific guy and a very specific girl, okay? You can't just go around to random women and be like, I'm a hot Oni-chan. Here's some drugs. As I open the door, a barrage of loud news alerts burst forth, and as morning sunlight casts a gentle glow on the floor. Coughing pills! Like Matthew is a guy I got on the stream. I keep seeing streamers saying that Caleb is their new favorite. What makes him so special? Okay, you know what? Let me set this straight. If you guys watch my very first stream of this game, quite a while ago, Caleb has always been my favorite. And for the longest time, I have wanted him to be a love interest in this game. Okay? That's because, one, I am an Oni-chan fucker. And we all know this. There's no shame. I'm not even gonna bother hiding it. And he's an Oni-chan. And he is basically like my type TM, right? So, the other people that you have seen saying that Caleb is their new favorite are just posers, okay? I have loved Oni-chan from the start, and I have been waiting for him to come back. I have been waiting for him to come back all this time. Do you understand? I have been playing this game every single day, waiting for Oni-chan to come back. Every single day. Everyone is just posers. What's his typing? He's an Oni-chan, and also he's like slightly yandere. I say slightly because I haven't seen like how bad it is yet, but as you guys have seen like glimpse of how possessive he can get. So I suppose like yandere is like his typing. And yeah, he's very nice and he takes care of me. You like psychos? Where have you been? Like, we're talking about me, right? I'm just saying, they are fake Oni-chan fuckers, okay? They don't get the Oni-chan fucking, they don't get the Oni-chan fucking thing as much as I do. I have been dedicated to this life ever since I fell in love with Seto Kaiba. Okay? And that was a very long time ago. Okay? I have been I am obviously just exposing myself here right now, but this is like common knowledge that I wild confession since Seto Kaiba, where I love Seto Kaiba so much, I wanted to be Mokuba so that he could be my Oni-chan, even though like Seto Kaiba kind of hated Mokuba, but still I have the Gunner credentials. I have the Oni-chan fucker credentials. So anyone else that you see that claim that Caleb Oni-chan is their new favorite, do not listen to them. They do not know the Oni-chan fucker life like I do, okay? Mark my words. They do not know, okay? Oni-chan is mine! Oni-chan is mine! Okay, this is why I like psychos, because I'm also a psycho. I'm just saying. Yeah. Anyway, let's continue with the story. I wanted to get that out of my chest. Do not let Eureka into your house. Yeah, don't. I changed it right into the living room, only to smack right into a solid chest.
起きたのか?
Oh, solid chest. I mean solid chest, but solid chest is his chest. Like actual chest. Neutral location. Yeah. Me outside. Caleb's emerged from the bathroom. Steam is still coming off his body. Just dialogue. I think it'd be pretty easy to trap Eureka, you know, those box engines trap made for mice. Oni-chan PNG, so real. I hold my phone and step back, meeting his surprised gaze. I feel my heart pounding in my chest. When did you get back?
明け方頃から.
He casually dries his hair with a towel and walks to the dining table. He grabs a piece of toast.
こんな朝早くに出かけるのか?
I have places to do and things, places to go and things to do, Oni-chan. Come on. I can't just stay in the house like all the time. I come to my senses, scrambling for a decent excuse. Oh, something came up. I won't be back in time for lunch.
送っていこうか?
Oh, okay. That was easy. No, I'll be back before the sun sets. Oh! That's Kevy! I freeze, staring somewhat incredulously at the screen in the middle of the living room. The missing kid has been found?
ああ
Whoa. He takes a bite of his toast as he approaches me. He places one hand on the back of the couch, his eyes looking over the news.
夕べの掃討作戦の最中封鎖エリアに近いとある庭に隠れてたのを見つけたんだ
Don't remake the dirty rotten girl Miku-sama with Oni-chan and Eureka. The shirt. No, it's like, you know, it's like weird design. I don't know if you guys have seen like just like random sweaters with like random straps over it. I don't think they're actually suspenders. They're just there for design. Dirty rotten Rika. Yeah, that's me.
しかもその子を調べたらエーテルコアの一部とおぼしきかけらが発見されたあの子は無事だかけらはしばらく艦隊が保管してる
Is that a good thing? Yeah, tech wear, but the straps don't do anything.
お前があの子のことを心配してるなら俺が代わりにあの子の様子を気にかけておく
I see. Technically speaking, I should have felt relieved that Caleb found him. But there's this weird tension in the air, still weighing down on my heart like a dark cloud. Once Kevin's condition stabilizes, they should allow visitors, right? I want to see
別
him.
に構わないけどその表情はなんだちょっと変だぞ
Well, I thought you were the bad guy. Caleb used to be against me getting involved in anything related to the explosion, yet he's suddenly cool with it. If this whole thing really was just an accident, a series of coincidences, then I should feel okay about it. I'm worried about him. The question I still want to ask remains in my mouth. I take a deep breath to calm myself and notice the faint scent of something metallic. I almost drowned out by the fragrance of his shower gel. It reminds me of blood. I grab his hand. You get into a fight during last night's cleanup? Are you hurt anywhere?
大丈夫だ
All he does is lie. All men do is lie. I thoroughly check his hands to ensure there are no injuries.
本当に大丈夫だ でも
All of a sudden, a cold hand touches my forehead.
大丈夫だなもう熱はない
Average man lying about being hurt. I had a fever?
ああ家に戻ってきた時お前はずっと上ごとで
Oh.
俺の名前を呼んでたそれで様子を見に部屋に入ったんだが悪い夢でも見てたのか
It was the explosion that you faked so that you could run away. Nothing. Maybe it's because I've been pushing myself too hard lately. Or maybe it was a nightmare from this morning. Either way, I feel anxious. I glance at Caleb, who's grabbing a jacket. He nudges my shoulder to direct me elsewhere.
じゃまずは歯でも磨こうか昨日外に連れて行ってやれなかった埋め合わせだ今日は行きたい場所あるか
Didn't I say I had somewhere to go? I hesitate, and before I can nod, his phone vibrates. Uh-oh.
俺だどうした
Trouble.
どういうことだ
Trouble in Skyhaven. The voice on the other end of the call wipes the smile off Caleb's face. His brows furrow.
わかった
Ooh, work call? What's wrong? Can't hang
み
out.
ずえちゃんが
No! In that moment, silence extends and wraps around my ears. No! Sunlight hits the ground, but its chill creeps up like vines and stills my breath. No, not the little girl. No! Oh, the next one says funeral. Why do gacha stories always have to be so sad? According to the documents I read, Mia went into septic shock because of her burns. They couldn't save her. No! I'm sorry. Zane examined Mia's emergency treatment records, which perfectly matched the fleet's public statement. The medical records are too thorough. It's almost as if they're hiding something. Besides, no one actually witnessed Mia's death. Someone killed the little girl? After the academic conference ended, Zane retrieved a classified file and departed with the medical team. He took these mysteries with him. And once he confirmed my safety, he didn't ask any more questions. As for Kevy, whoever went to such lengths to find him clearly wants him alive. For now, at least. Don't be too hard on yourself. But the story doesn't end there. The remains of the siblings' parents were found aboard the small vessel Joseph had taken, which further proves his involvement. Who's Joseph again? The Far Space Fleet stepped in to address public concerns and quickly arranged an adoptive family for Kevy. Everything progressed at an unnaturally rapid pace. Their flawless response is too perfect. It was like watching a chess game where every move had been planned in advance. Thus... Oh. Damn. Really? At the cemetery? Beyond the barricade tape, reporters and photographers with cameras of all sizes gathered together, yet it's eerily calm in front of Mia's grave. When the funeral ends, the crowd disperses. Kevy stands alone by the tombstone, fiddling with the black armband that continues to slide down. His face is smooth and boyish. There are neither crystals nor grief. Kevy, are you okay?
お姉ちゃん。
Maybe they wiped out his memory. He looks up at me, studying my expression before revealing a smile.
うん、大丈夫だよ。教授が面倒見てくれるし、僕は新しいお家に引っ越すんだ。
Your sister just died. The professor? Is he the one who adopted Kevy? I'm sorry, I planned to show up that night, but if I had found you sooner...
ううん。艦隊のお兄さんとお姉さんたちが僕を見つけてくれたんだから、同じことだよ。
He speaks before I can continue, his expression almost devoid of emotion. He's composed. But I thought you said you didn't want to go with the fleet. Something's still off. Kevy managed to avoid being detected even when they did thorough searches. The fleet didn't find him right until...
お姉ちゃん、安心して。僕は新しいお家で元気に暮らすから、妹のことも忘れないよ。
Don't say that! He speaks as if he's stating a fact, and why would a person be sad about something that already became a fact? As if I'm the person who's not quite ready to face reality. I push down the sadness bubbling inside me and give him Lucia, who's been cleaned. Here's the plushie Mia left behind. It should stay with its owner. Kevy frowns. He glances at the photo on the tombstone, surrounded by flowers and toys, as if trying to figure out who the person is.
おもちゃは嫌いだ。でもお姉ちゃんがくれるならもらうよ。
The confusion in his eyes only lasts a moment. When he looks up again, he has that serene smile on his face. Ooh. They fucked him up! After Kevy heads off with his new family, I stay where I am. And then I hear a familiar voice behind me. What did you do? Caleb tips his hat and sets down a fresh bouquet by Mia's grave.
ごめん。艦隊の用事で遅れた。
It's okay, as your adjutant, it's normal for me to represent you when needed. For a long time we stand there, silently observing the bright smile on the tombstone.
森人君は大丈夫そうだったか？
Oh, he's being weird. He's doing almost too great to be true.
そう見えるだけかもな。両親と妹がもうこの世にいないってことを本当の意味で理解できてないのかもしれない。
That can't be right. The doubt echoing in my mind almost escapes my lips. I slowly close my eyes and calm down. In less than 2 days, Kevy's condition completely changed from what I saw that night. This must be the fleet's doing. It seems an unseen force pushed for the rapid completion of Mia's funeral and Kevy's adoption. Does this mean Caleb knows what's really going on? Many adults struggle with tragedies such as these. I can only imagine what it's like for a child. Picking up on what I'm saying, Caleb gives my shoulder a comforting squeeze. It looks like he wants to say more, but he lowers his head. There's a bit of sadness in his eyes.
そんなに悲しまないでくれ。
Okay. Ever since the explosion, everything has been wrapped up too well. The wind pushes one of the toys near the tombstone. It rolls and stops at my feet. Caleb bends down to pick it up. He dusts it off, and his insignia gleams silver under the dim light. I play with the hem of my shirt and hold back the questions itching to escape my mouth. I've known Caleb for a long time. I shouldn't doubt him without any evidence. You should!
ついてこい。少し休もう。
Uh-oh.
疾患官、報告します。
The communication device on Caleb's wrist vibrates. He grimaces.
なんだ。
記者たちが外を取り囲んで動こうとせず、現場の秩序が乱れております。
Okay, then sort it out.
すぐ向かう。
What? Go ahead. I want to spend some more time with Mia.
わかった。行ってくる。
What did you do? Just as he's about to leave, I stop him. I want to ask something. I look into the familiar gaze. Letting go of the hem I've been clutching, I smile at him. No matter what happens, I can always trust you, right?
当たり前だろ。
He moves his arm, seemingly about to ruffle my hair, yet he stops instead. Pats my shoulder. He doesn't want the dirt on his hands to get in my hair.
俺が戻るのを待っててくれ。
How thoughtful. As more people leave, the cemetery quiets down. I go for a stroll. Walking along a gravel path, I'm closer to the exit. But the questions I couldn't bring myself to ask keep flooding my mind. In the far space fleet, we're the ones who caused the explosion. If the far space fleet were the ones who caused the explosion, what could their motive be? How much does Caleb actually know? Is there some untold story to how he became part of the far space fleet? Is it related to the Aether core fragment? Is that why the fleet was desperate to get their hands on Kevy? But if it was just about the Aether core fragment, they wouldn't have rescued him unless... Oh! He's back! Snake Man! A cool breeze interrupts my thoughts. I turn around and see a dark figure behind. He leans against a tombstone, his tongue darting in and out like a snake. Cracks and blotches decorate his face.
この世にエーテルコアを欲しがる者は数えきれないほどいるが、飲み込まれずにその力を使いこなせる者はほんの一握りしかいない。
It's you again.
少しは驚けよ。
Why are you here?
お前を殺しに。
What? Oh, lame. Ignoring his bluff, I pulled back my gun. Who are you? Are you one of Ever's assassins or just someone who's interested in the Aether Core?
お前は明らかに正解を避けてるな。
He smirks, his expression showing no signs of being amiable. He holds out his hand to me.
改めて自己紹介しよう。俺はお前の兄貴の友人。
What?
バイパーという。
Oni-chan has friends? Seeing how I don't react, he shrugs and takes back his hand. Are you implying that what happened to Kevi was caused by his ability to use an Aether Core?
そんなに警戒するなよ。俺はただ手のひらで踊らされてるお前をかわいそうに思ってつい手を差し伸べたくなっただけだ。円空艦隊とお前の優しい兄貴が一体何をしているのか知りたくないか？
Evil Oni-chan! What makes you think I'll believe you? When I express my doubt, he's caught off guard.
ああ、確かにそうだな。
While we're talking, the faint hum of a car drifts from the cemetery and extends over the wall. I look in its direction. The rear window slowly goes down. Kevi waves at me, an iron fence between us. I can't discern who the person next to him is. It's probably his new guardian.
あの子は運がいい。少なくとも彼は普通の人間として生きる運命から抜け出した。平凡に生きるより強者の言いなりになって生きる方がマシだ。ただの駒だとしてもキングの盤上にいれば最後まで生き残るチャンスがある。
What have you done to him?
ようやく本題に入る気になったか。
A hint of mockery flickers in those gray eyes that are fixed on me.
あの子のことが気になるか？それなら見に行ったらどうだ？
Without realizing it, I catch a small shiny object that was hurling toward me. I open my palm and see a uniquely shaped disc.
明日の午後、衛星塔57、軽装通り93号だ。じゃあね。
Okay. The figure sways with the wind before instantly vanishing like mist. What a suspicious man. Lurking. Oni-chan, what have you been doing? What have you been doing? I need to
こ
know.
んな長い文章が全部注釈なのか？図で説明すればわかりやすいのに。
Okay. We'll do. I summoned the cute. Man touching time. We'll continue the rest of this story later. Maybe.
ずっと探索してお前が欲しい答えは見つかったか？
stream. Actually, I'm so I really wanna finish the story. I'm so curious. Should we do another one? Okay, let me do another one. Asking myself. Kel 7, 93rd Azurway Road. Whatever. A beautiful and secluded villa sits in a white veil. It's impossible to tell whether the building is surrounded by mist or flowing clouds. One more game! The signal jammer Viper gave me allows me to silently scale the back wall and enter the courtyard. I'm scaling the back wall, damn. The tree shadow casts diagonal lines across the grass and meticulously trimmed shrubs. The wrought iron fence enclosing the entire space resembles a carefully crafted prison. 今日も可愛いね。何が？ゆりかが？毎日可愛いでしょ？ What exactly does Viper want me to see? There's so much dialogue. Give me another cutscene. Walking around a tree shadow, I notice a familiar figure standing in the center of the garden.
お姉ちゃん、僕に会いに来てくれたんだね。
Wait, how did he know I was here? He smiles, seemingly unperturbed by my sudden appearance. Nice to see you again, Kevin. I respond with a grin that holds an equal amount of warmth to his smile. Is this your new home? Is everything okay?
教授はこれからここで授業をするって言ってた。僕には才能があるけど、まだ勉強しなくちゃいけないことがたくさんあるんだって。
As I move closer, I find that Kevin is holding a brightly colored bird in his hand.
庭園で見つけたんだ。
Okay. He pinches his talons and watches the small bird struggle.
翼を折ったら、この子はずっとそばにいてくれるけど、すぐに死んじゃう。
What? What?
でも教授が言ったんだ。翼の筋肉や神経を壊しちゃえば、この子は飛べなくなって、自分がもう飛べないことにも気づかないって。
Yes?
この子は少しずつ地上での生活に慣れて、自分が飛べる鳥だったことを忘れてしまうんだ。
A bone-chilling voice, tinged with childlike innocence, sends a shiver down my spine. Heavy, who is the professor? What's he like?
それは言えないよ。お姉ちゃんは家族じゃないから。
What? After all this time, after all I've done for you. You remember Mia? After the fleet found you, did something happen? Can you tell me?
妹はもう死んだんだ。
Well, yeah.
教授が悲しむのは間違ってるって言ってたから、僕は悲しまない。
Who is this professor?
僕にはこれから兄弟がたくさん増える。強い力も手に入れる。僕は家族を失ったら悲しんで当然だと思ってた。
You're a child!
でもお姉ちゃん、僕悲しくないんだ。悲しむべきなのかな。
Heavy's fingers inadvertently relax, and the bird uses its opportunity to flap its wings and soar into the sky. He lowers his head, tears falling down onto his hand. A confused expression appears on his face again. I touch his shoulder, ready to speak comforting words, but a faint mechanical noise catches my attention.
システムエラー2回目の再起動を実行しました。主人格の意識が制御プログラムを攻撃しています。
They reprogrammed his personality! My gaze flickers to a thin metal bracelet on Kevy's wrist. It emits a faint blue light.
違う。これじゃダメだ。
Kevy, are you okay? Can you hear me? But no matter how many times I call his name, Kevy doesn't respond. He stands still.
僕はこれじゃダメだ。忘れちゃいけないんだ。
His sentences are fragmented. It's as if some program is taking over his mind.
チップの再読み込み。記憶を入力。
They chipped him up! In the blink of an eye, his gaze focuses on me again. Before he can wipe away his tears, he smiles at me and slowly shakes off my hand on his shoulder.
お姉ちゃん、よかった。僕に会いに来てくれたんだね。
Wait, what?
もう行って。もうすぐ教授が戻ってくる。
My chest tightens all of a sudden. Is this what Viper wanted me to witness? Did he want me to see Kevy being manipulated to the point where his memories are being rewritten? Could the fleet be behind this? Or maybe... Caleb! Someone's coming! As the sound of footsteps draws closer, I jump over the wall and hide in the bushes.
森戸君、何かあったのかな？
なんでもないよ。鳥が飛んでっちゃっただけ。
The composed, slightly exhausted voice speaks again.
君はまだ自分のものになっていない意識のかけらの制御方法を学べていないんだ。その記憶や感情は君のものじゃない。飲み込まれたらいけないよ。
They're fucking him up! All of a sudden, the air goes still. Then,
あの水江という子もあなたの計画の一部なんですか？
my heart races all of a sudden. From just beyond the wall, I hear Caleb's voice! Ah!
彼女に以下の症状はなかったはずですが、なぜですか？
考えすぎだよ。あのような単なる普通の人間に私たちが手を下す必要などない。感情にとらわれ、予期せぬアクシデントは全て自分のせいだと思い込んでいては、君の進む道が閉ざされてしまうだけだよ。
No! Why are you involved in this? Caleb is here. It feels as if I've been splashed with cold water. A chill runs down my spine as I try hard to stay calm.
そちらの進捗はどうかね？
相当はもうすぐ終わります。回収もより早く進むことでしょう。
計画はもうすぐ再始動する。彼女が我々の計画を邪魔する因子にならないよう頼んだよ。でなければ私も君の秘密を守ることはできなくなるからね。
彼女はそうならない。
Oh! Evil Oni-chan! Stepping outside the gate to the garden, Caleb senses something. He stops in his tracks and turns around. All the windows lining the corridor reflect the reddish sunset as they converge at a single point.
どうかしたかい？
Is that the professor?
いえ、何でもありません。
The fleeting figure appears to be a trick of the light. He averts his gaze, observing the layers of fog which covers the outer wall.
もし本当にいつか彼女が全てを知ることになれば、
I already know!
俺は彼女を隠す。
What?
誰にも見つからない場所。
What? Wait. ちょっと待って。Despite my extended leave status, my urgent message doesn't raise any eyebrows among my colleagues in special operation. After requesting support regarding Kevy's condition, I also informed Captain Jenna of my deduction that the spatium core fragment had likely fallen into the Far Space Fleet's hand. In response, she repeatedly emphasized this Skyhaven's complex situation and would rather miss an opportunity than allow me to attempt a risky reacquisition mission. Can't read! I promised multiple times not to act rashly. Soon enough, Andrew's search yielded preliminary results. Unsurprisingly, looking up Far Space Fleet and mind control chips gave no results. Of course, I understand. As I end the call, the clamor of traffic fills my ears. Above me, interwoven orbital tracks gleam like glowing streams of stars. The bustling scenery around me feels surreal. The moment I stop focusing on work, all the thoughts I've been pushing down start to rise. Caleb wasn't just aware of the Far Space Fleet's action. He also might have been involved in this. Could his consistently vague whereabouts and highly classified cleanup be part of it? And what happened to the siblings was definitely not an accident, as the professor claimed. One thing's for certain, even if Mia's death was an accident, the fleet deliberately took Kevi. The fleet must be using some kind of chip to control Kevi and Joseph. They probably have goals that extend beyond obtaining Aether core fragment. I lower my gaze and notice a metallic glint from my pocket. The necklace I had gifted Caleb still adorns my neck. Amidst the chaos these past few days, I forgot to return it. And in my coat's hidden pocket is a new stealth monitoring chip I brought from Special Operations, just in case. Forgive me, Caleb. After a few minutes, I finally pull out my phone and dial Caleb's number. Oni-chan. Hey.
どうした？
Nothing really. I just wanted to tell you my extended leave from the association is ending. I'll be heading back to Lincoln soon.
いつ帰るか決めたのか？
No, I've been in Skyhaven for a couple of days and got caught up in all sorts of things. I haven't had a chance to properly spend time with you. When will you be free? Is right now good?
もちろん大丈夫だ。お前がそうしたいならな。
Oh, I did it again! I look up. A nearby tower, the aerospace center, looms over me, its spire piercing the sky. Moonlight gently shines over it. It used to be Caleb's stomping ground back when he worked at the Deep Space Aviation Administration. The serene scene changes as holographic advertisements dance among the clouds. Head over to the Sunset Promenade on the Aerospace Center's outer ring to witness a Type La supernova thousands of light years away. I heard there's a supernova today. It's not every day we get to see that, right? Let's check it out. Meet me at the Sunset Promenade in an hour. Caleb! Oni-chan! What have you been up to? Oni-chan is plotting something. He's evil. As night descends, the ring-shaped net encircling the tower glows like a planetary ring. Amidst the flowing lights of neon signs and holograms, people eagerly discuss the upcoming supernova they'll witness.
この大きなお星様はどうなるの？ママ。
It's going to explode.
多分ごめんね。ママにもよくわからないわ。
You weren't listening to the explanation? A memory that lay dormant for so long awakens and envelopes my thoughts. Caleb, you have another project?
科学の先生が天体模型の課題を出してきたんだ。みんな太陽系かブラックホールしか作らないから見飽きちゃってさ。前にばあちゃんが見せてくれた2300光年先の超巨星を覚えてるか？
Yeah, sure.
あの星が起こす超新星爆発は俺たちの世代がこの目で見れる可能性がかなり高い。俺はあれを作るつもりだ。
Okay, welcome to the stream. Oh, I remember. Didn't she also use it as an example? She said that no matter what difficulties we face in the future, you should protect me. It's like how a ring system protects its planet.
ばあちゃんはそんなこと言ってないだろう。また自分が聞きたい部分だけ覚えたんだな。
Nice glasses, thank you. I've been told that it completes the Gunnar look. But she did say it.
ばあちゃんが言ったのは、強大な構成は内部からの力によって壊れるが、弱い人間は外部からの圧力に耐えないといけないってことだ。 けど俺たちは一人で未来に立ち向かうわけじゃない。惑星の輪が惑星と一緒に誕生して一緒に消滅するのと同じように。
Okay. I basically said that. Anyway, you have to help me finish this week's extra reading assignment. Supernova. Oh, hey. I come to my senses. This place is crowded and everyone is trying to find the best spot on the Sunset Promenade. Someone steps on my foot. As I try to step to the side, I lose my balance and stumble into an unexpected embrace.
お待たせ。
Ah! A hand grabs my wrist. I look up and see Caleb's slightly amused expression.
天行師ではそれなりの頻度で天文現象が観測できると言われてる。でも超新星爆発なんて俺も見たことない。
Supernova.
なんだじっと見て。
Because you're evil! Why is he acting like nothing happened? Why is it always so difficult to understand what he's thinking? Caleb grins and leans in.
今日は何をしてたんだ？
I watch you be evil! I just walked around.
人が多いからはぐれないようにしっかり俺を掴んでろ。
I'm not a little girl. Caleb, slow down. Oh. Grabs my hand and walks quickly, yet his grip is firm. It reminds me of when we were in school. He always held my hand like this back then. For a moment, I'm stunned. I start to question if the voice I heard this afternoon is really his. How could Caleb change? No, he hasn't changed at all. If anything, he's different. It should not be him. As I watch him walk, a bizarre idea pops into my head for no reason. Is there something inside Caleb that's controlling him? Is it changing him? Ooh! Ooh! Mind controlled on Nichan. Okay. On the edge of the viewing platform, Caleb discreetly moves to stand behind me. He acts like a shield from the bustling crowd. Below the glass floor, clouds ripple like waves while a hologram appears to start the countdown. We can see Skyhaven University's clock tower from here. Look at all those fighter jets over there. Is that the aerodrome for Aerospace Academy?
ああ。もうすぐ試験の時期だ。一夜漬けで挑む後輩たちもたくさんいそうだな。
The last time I visited Skyhaven University was for your graduation. Time flies.
ああ、あっという間だ。
You regret it? Caleb leans on the railing, turns to me and smiles.
どうして心残りがあるんだ？
Being admitted into Aerospace Academy and becoming those 1 in 10,000 deep space fighter pilots? I hesitate, unable to find the right words. You're on an entirely different path now. It wasn't one you chose in the beginning.
物事は変わるものだ。大したことじゃない。お前だって子供の頃、俺にイボルで高いさせて宇宙まで打ち上げてくれって言ってただろ。
That sounds fun. Why don't we do that?
今でも宇宙旅行に行きたいのか？
Yeah. That's just nonsense kids say. Caleb raises his head. There's a fleeting sadness on his face. I almost wonder if I had imagined it.
昔、避難所にいた時、お前はずっと自分の家がお星様の向こうにあるって言ってたよな。でも、あの時の俺たちは鉄条網と壁の向こうにすら行けなかった。
Yeah, the teachers always said the outside world is dangerous. We were too little to go out. Though when you're cooped up in one place for so long, the outside world can be more appealing than ever. Yet all we could do was hang out on the rooftop and count the fighter jets flying past us. I once asked you about why they would crash and if the old railroad by the shelter led to the sea.
戦闘機が落ちるのはワンダラーの襲撃のせい。使われなくなった線路の果てに海なんてなくて、雑草の生い茂る空き地があっただけだったな。この世界の答えはいずれゆっくり見つかるものだ。
Really? I'm starting to think some people's hearts are more mysterious than the world itself. Ow. Like you, for example. You're a walking vault of secrets right now. Can't tell if my thoughts are written all over my face. To the point where he can see everything. I look into his eyes and hope to receive an acceptable response.
秘密か。ずっとお前に隠してたことが一つある。
Oh? Which is... Whoa! The noisy crowd suddenly falls silent, and dazzling lights fade into the night. The hologram's light continues to glow like water. Only the countdown remains. He grins at me, his voice as serene as a passing flock of birds. What's he saying?
ほら、始まるぞ。
But you didn't tell me! The people around us look toward the sky, but his gaze remains fixed on me. I almost lose myself in his eyes. After a moment, I find my voice and flash him a smile. Alright, close your eyes. I have a surprise for you. Ah! Kawaii! Oh! I pull out the necklace from my pocket and put it around his neck.
同じプレゼントを2回送るやつがいるか？
Oh, you lost it. Oh, okay, but who lost a precious gift from others? If it disappears again, there won't be a next time.
ああ。約束する。もう二度となくさない。
Whoa! 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 That is so loud. Ah! Cute. I didn't get to read it because it was so fast. I got scared by the loud noise. The electromagnetic radiation from the supernova will persist for some time. To protect Skyhaven, a floating city powered by energy, aerial shields have been activated above us. After we witness this brief brilliance, night descends onto the cityscape once more. Tonight, Caleb will go out again. According to him, Skyhaven's lockdown will be over soon, along with the cleanup. I say goodnight to him in advance. Then I enter my bedroom, draw the curtains, and force myself to close my eyes as I rest on the bed. Evil! Evil! In these dark hours of the night, I eventually hear the door being pushed open. The faint sound of footsteps draws closer. Realizing it's Caleb, I keep my breathing steady as I pretend to be asleep. A gentle touch lands on my forehead. Hmm? He's gone. Why did Caleb... What do you do? My mind is in turmoil. I press my hand against my chest, trying to stop my heart from pounding too quickly, and slowly get up. I look out of the window and see the night scenery. Then taking a deep breath, I activate the tracking feature on my hunter's watch. Target is being tracked. It seems Caleb hasn't discovered the tracker embedded in the necklace. With all these complex leads, only Caleb can unravel these mysteries as he's burdened with countless secrets. I don't know what Caleb did. What did Ri-chan do? When I tried to leave, I noticed the door doesn't budge. Caleb intentionally locked me in the house. I raise my gun and aim at the lock. Without a second thought, I pull the trigger. He wants to keep me in the room forever. Whoa! He's evil! Oni-chan is evil! No more fighting for me. Oni-chan doesn't even want me to leave the house. He wants to keep me in there. Flares illuminate the night sky. They're bright enough to make it seem like daytime. Meanwhile, the short street lights sway in the wind. Isn't that how you like it? True! But I have missions to do. What about my job? 2 to 3 story steel structures cast looming shadows on the cracked pavement. A palette of dark, cold hues surrounds them. Amidst the desolation, the only source of vibrant color is the orange barricade tape. I don't know if protecting you is the right word. I think hiding you is better. Hiding me? Because actually, he's not actually trying to protect me. He's hiding me because he's ashamed of me. How can there be a place like this in Skyhaven? Thick wild grass covers the ground, a testament to the years of having been abandoned. Yet these pieces of metal shine as if they're new. Beyond the bars of steel, the faint outlines of various aircraft hint at this place's history. Multiple security doors and padded walls. He's actually admitted me. The signal from this necklace abruptly vanishes here. There must be a signal jammer in this area. Containment room. That's why he keeps leaving. The Oni-chan fucker containment. Who's that? Before I can react, I'm pulled into a makeshift shelter made from discarded equipment. I turn around and pull my gun, only to see a young girl's face illuminated by the light reflected off a puddle. Crystals adorn her skin. She wears a thin dress, but she's unperturbed in such cold rain. In the distance, officers wearing Far Space Fleet uniforms move closer. They're armed and on high alert.
おかしい。最近ここの怪物どもがやけに凶暴になったと思わないか。
区域汚染値はすでに上限を超えている。奴らももうワンダラ同然だ。俺たちも気をつけないとな。
Stay frosty.
実験体はすでに以下寸前の状態です。回収する価値は認められません。最終清掃の確認をお願いします。
Specimens? Is she one of them? The crystalline growth on the girl's body are similar to Kevi's, but far more severe. She's almost completely transformed into one of the monsters from N109 zone.
確認してほしいことがあるの。私まだ生きてる。心臓はまだ動いてる。
Urging me, the girl grabs my hand and presses it to her chest. I look down. A fist-sized cavity covered in crystals is in her chest. Within it, a large crystal pulsates and eerily glows in the place where her heart should be. How? What happened to you? Her skin, drained of all its color, as she stands in the rain, betrays the weight of her memories as she cowers.
私の顔にかぶせられてた白い布を取って私教室から出したの。それから彼らの話が聞こえたんだ。ちょっとした実験を受ければ私は生き返ることができる。
Oh my my god!
行きたいって思うでしょ。
Child experiments! We're back here again! As she speaks, the crystal creeps further up her neck, yet she appears oblivious to them.
試験に受かって教授の子供になれれば。
Curling up into a ball, she hides her face and muffles her sobs. The rain covers her anguish. Professor. He's the one who took in Kevin under the pretense of adoption. Ah! We're back here! A child experiment plotline. Now I know for sure he was the one walking next to Caleb at the villa. He's definitely involved in this experiment, and he must have something to do with the Far Space Fleet. The lockdown and cleanup are just a cover. The fleet's true targets are these. Her voice is so soft, I can barely hear her. Lightning splits the night sky, casting light on this narrow space. She stops sobbing. The girl raises her head, and I see her tear-streaked face. Click, the crystals fall. Those dark eyes are consumed, and there are only empty eye sockets, reminiscent of eye holes in a mosque. Oh wow.
あなたを食べていい?
I mean, what? Right now? Right here? She seems to lose consciousness, but then her cold fingers grab my wrist.
あなたの力、私にちょうだい!
Sensing her abnormal strength, I swiftly pull back. I use the momentum to throw the girl off balance and force her to fall to her knees. Raindrops trickle down her temple. Her skin is like a human's. I hesitate for a second before reaching for my gun. That single moment cost me, and a sharp pain shoots up from my knee. The crystalline spikes protruding from her shoulders pierce my left leg. My blood mixes with the rain.
言ったでしょ? おとなしく私に食べられて!
Okay. Okay. It's as if a silent signal has been given. Several figures emerge from the shadow and stagger towards me. Black crystals have almost engulfed every part of their bodies. They're barely recognizable as humans from their outlines. The crackling sound of burning flesh resounds in my ears again. Their silhouettes blur with the ones I remember from the N109 zone. No, those things are already here. They're all here for the ether core. Oh. As they close in, I have no choice but to fight through the pace. I push the girl away. Holding my gun, I struggle to stand. Bullets cut through the rainfall and pierce the legs of two figures at the front of the group. However, they don't stop. Gritting my teeth, I aim for the shoulders of these people. Another shot rings out and the girl's twisted convulsions come to an abrupt stop. But I didn't pull the trigger. OKAEREKAAAAAA, welcome to the stream! Oh my god! They're basically like zombies. The figure before me dissipates into energy particles. It's similar to how a wanderer disintegrates after death. Several lights shine harshly, and I hear the synchronized sounds of guns being drawn. A bullet whizzes past my ears, yet those people who have been shot multiple times continue to lunge at me. Amidst the howling winds, the space in front of me distorts. A vortex appears, sucking in and tearing apart 2 or 3 looming figures. What is that? Is it Oni-chan? Did Oni-chan like black hole the children? Aaron Kelly got on this stream. The rain stops, and the smoke from the guns and crystal particles appear to be suspended in time. Ah! There he is! Through the veil of raindrops, an indifferent face gradually comes into focus. Raindrops are deflected away. How are my boyfriends doing? Well, they're very evil. Well, this guy is very evil, which is nice. Frozen in place. I don't know if I should call out his name.
どうしてお前がここにいる?
Because it's your fault. I should be the one asking you that. I bite my lip before speaking in a more serious tone. These monsters and wanderers are actually what you're cleaning up, right? He takes a step forward and seizes my wrist with a lot of strength.
まだわからないのか? 外は
What?
お前の力を欲しがってる連中ばっかりなんだ.
Okay. In a dance of light and shadow, his expression remains indiscernible. And before I can open my mouth, the cries of the wanderers fill the air. I avert my gaze. The remaining figures struggle against the vortex, and the metaflux slowly dissipates. As the winds screech, the energy particles coalesce into a large wanderer. It roars before advancing towards Caleb. Caleb, be careful!
危ないのはお前の方だ.
Okay, I'm sorry. With a stern expression, he grabs my shoulder and pulls me behind him.
夜に一人で封鎖エリアへ侵入できるほど自分は強くなったと証明したいのか?
No, I'm trying to figure out why you keep lying to me.
そういうのは俺の前で怪我をしなくなってからやれ.
Always keep lying to me. Oh. Fight scene. Oni-chan is evil, but it makes him so much hotter that way. I don't know if you guys know, but there's another like character called his name is Silas. His Japanese name is Shin. So he's technically meant to be like the boss of like the enemy faction, but he turned out to not be like a bad guy. So it wasn't really truly enemies to lovers. He was still like a good guy at the he's still a good guy. And he gives me everything I want. So now that Oni-chan is actually evil, I can fix him. No. Let's get this straight. I do not fix anyone, and I do not want to fix him. I will make him worse. Because... Oh, wait, there's a lot of them. I dragged them down further. Even if I got on the stream. Why is it? I'm not trying to fix anyone. If anything, they should be trying to fix me. But truly, we just get worse together. Wait. Am I gonna have to play this properly, or... Why would we want to fix you? Wow. Ah. Okay. No, yeah. High drive on the frizz again. She needs correcting. I don't need correcting. I'm always correct. Nice. Okay, I didn't have to actually like play it properly. The dark side. Ugh. Can't help it. The fleet ship cruises smoothly in the sky as it's currently on autopilot. It resembles a colossal beast lurking in the night. Outside the porthole, an endless stream of stars flickers like shimmering waves of light. Oh. In the aircraft cabin, Caleb puts me on the bed, retrieving a first aid kit. He sets it down and carefully removes the bloody fabric from my knee. Under the harsh light, blood continues to flow. His gloves are dyed a bright crimson. I look away. Damn, I must be bleeding a lot.
痛いか?
Yes!
怒ってるのか?
Yes! No? I guess not. As I hear him take out the medicine and equipment, I start to turn around, but then his hand covers my eyes. A fine needle pricks my skin, and the searing pain instantly dissipates. Oni-chan. I raise my head and look into his eyes. The explosion in the Cascade District was just a convenient excuse to justify the cleanup. Then there's Kevi and Mia. Those were manufactured. Oh. What have you been doing behind my back? Caleb wipes away the blood from my knee and disposes of the syringe. He retrieves a surgical skin stapler. Oh, that's gonna hurt.
今夜、あそこに現れたのが俺じゃなかったら、どうなってたか分かってるのか?
Well, the surgical skin stapler leaves behind a fake mark.
俺がお前を一人にしたから、俺にも同じ苦しみを味わえってことか?
But that's your fault! You're the one that left! That's not...
なら、これ以上首を突っ込むな。
Why are you angry at me? His fingers touch the stitch area and wipe away the tiny droplets of blood.
今夜お前が見た者たち。彼らはもう死んでるも同然だ。自分のものではない力を欲する者は、必ず代価を支払うことになる。爆発事件は、艦隊がこの件に介入するきっかけでしかない。お前が天行師に来たタイミングが悪かっただけだ。
Why didn't you tell me sooner?
教えたところで、お前に何ができるんだ?
He sets down the surgical skin stapler and bandages my wound. Then he calmly meets my gaze. So you kept me in the dark to stop me from doing anything. Did you really think I wouldn't question such protection? Caleb remained silent. I licked my dry lips, suddenly tired of arguing with him. Fine, once your fleet ship lands, I'll leave.
ここから消えるべきなのは、お前じゃない。
What? I have work!
家だとお前は抜け出す。場所を変えよう。
I have to get back to my job! He lifts his hand and cups my cheek, yet his fingers are freezing cold.
俺はお前の兄ちゃんだ。俺がお前を守る。
Okay, fine!
すべてが片付くまで、俺が絶対的な安全を確保しといてやる。
Okay! Whatever you say!
ガンガンが連れてきたのってどんな人なの？わからないわ。でもしっかり面倒を見てくれってことだったし、どうでもいいような人じゃないでしょ。
Who are these nurses talking about? They're talking about me! With the mission over, Caleb takes me to the special care unit on the Far Space Fleet ship. I can't even step outside of it. The walls, white as snow, are adorned with all sorts of medical devices, their multicolored indicator lights dancing incessantly. I don't know his rationale or how exactly I'm being kept here, though I couldn't care less right now.
もしかしたらまたあの場所に疾患か。
彼女の様子はどうだ?
検査結果を待っているところです。
She died.
雨に打たれたせいか、各数値が正常値を外れておりまして。指揮官、こちらの負傷者は一体？
重要な観察対象だ。 問題があるのか？
What? Are you talking about me?
いえ、見ないお顔でしたので気になってしまって余計なことを申しました。
Talking about me behind my back. I'm right here. I look at the blue and white medical gown I'm wearing. It's ironic. I got labeled as a target for observation. Their conversation draws to a close and it is replaced by the sound of familiar footsteps getting closer. I return to the bed and lie down as if I haven't heard them speak. The door opens silently and Caleb walks in. The room's lights adjust with his every step.
おはよう。
Oyo. As he nears the bed, the room brightens as if to imitate the breaking dawn. He pulls up a chair and sits down.
今日の調子はどうだ？
Stay quiet. I'm okay. The colonel ordered people to take care of me. Who would dare to neglect me?
傷口に刺さってた結晶のかけらは全部除去されたが、まだ感染のリスクはある。
Caleb taps the vital sign monitor on the wall, and various data values appear in midair. My heart rate, my breathing rate, everything but my current mental state is right in front of him. Caleb, I need to leave.
もうすぐ出られる。
Okay. He meets my gaze, his words seemingly admonishing me. When?
お前の体の数値がいつ正常に戻るか次第だな。
Since last night, I've heard the same response 3 times now. A question takes hold of me. It sends a shiver down my spine. Oni-chan! It's been a while since I said his name like that. Touch Caleb's gaze finds mine.
どうした？
When you made me take cold medicine that night, it wasn't just because you were concerned about my health, right?
もう分かってるんじゃないのか？
What does tolerate mean? Yeah. I'm tired, Caleb. Can I rest without any more interruptions? I take a deep breath before offering a tired smile.
分かった。
The person before me stays composed. The Calebs I once knew is gone.
しっかり眠れ。そうすれば気持ちも落ち着く。夕方、また会いに来る。
Who are you? What did you do to Oni-chan? Oni-chan! I wonder how much there is left. Groggy, I open my eyes again. The world outside has already descended into darkness. A few lights twinkle like fireflies in the heavy mist. I sit up and scan my surroundings, belatedly realizing I'm not at home. Everything that led up to this moment feels like a surreal dream. The lights? I whip my head around and look out the window again. I can't clearly see what's outside, but in the mist are the outlines of tall buildings. Since Caleb wants to take me back to HQ, it seems the Far Space Fleet ship has landed. It's a starship that spends most of its time in the sky and doesn't always touch ground, so...
どうされました？体調が優れませんか？
I feel cold for some reason. My head is spinning. I can't see anything.
少々お待ちください。先生を呼んできま。
Oh! I died! In one swift move, I pick up her limp body, place her on the bed, and tuck her in. Wait, talking about me? Sorry. Sorry. After putting on the nurse's... Oh! I killed the nurse! After putting on the nurse's face mask and uniform, I push the cart along as I leave. Several officers wearing uniforms approach me. I lower my gaze and walk past them. But before I can breathe a sigh of relief, a voice calls out to me.
そこの看護師
Yes? How can I help you? I turn around and make sure I don't stutter as I speak. A fleet officer walks up to me. He frowns as he gives me a once-over.
そっちは武器庫だ武器庫に何か用か
I'm sorry, I thought the pharmacy was this way. I calmed down and lied to him without missing a beat. I guess the person who gave me directions misunderstood my question. Fortunately, this explanation seems to have fooled him. He nods and points to the corridor in the opposite direction.
薬品倉庫はあっちだ武器庫は機密の多い重要な場所だから今後は気をつけるように
Okay. Thank you, sir. I haven't even taken a few steps when that fleet officer calls out to me again.
ちょっと待て
There's something else you need?
それは安定剤だよな
Oh? He grabs 3 syringes from a box on the cart and shows me the number on his chest.
もらっていく俺の番号を記載しておいてくれ
Okay. What? I don't know. He finally vanishes after making a turn around the corner, and my heart finally relaxes. What did he mean by stabilizer? I pick up a syringe from the box and turn it over to look at its label. Drug name: Thibazin. It can be used to combat emotional outbursts, enhance cognitive functions, and help patients stabilize their mental state. I need this! Only those with touring chips may use this. This drug should not be used daily. Oh, okay. High on Thibazin for real.
お前たちが密かに私の体に思考制御装置を埋め込んだあのチップが
Oh yeah, that's who Joseph was.
チップの再読み込み記憶を入力
No, use it weekly or every other day. As long as it's not daily, it's fine. That chip must be the touring chip. The fleet officer must also have one. An absurd thought pops into my head. If chip implantation is common in the fleet, then Caleb might have gotten it too. In that case, maybe everything he's done so far wasn't of his volition. Could the changes in his behavior also be related to the touring chip? No, he's just evil. For a moment, I can't tell if I'm onto something or trying to excuse his actions. A few meters away, a large door suddenly opens. I hear a very familiar voice speak. My heart skips a beat. I retreat to try to hide in a corner of the corridor. Before I can see who's with Caleb, however, he turns. His back blocks my view.
3日後、マヒル疾患官は艦隊を率いて、さらに奥の聖域に向かわれるそうですね。アーテーの泉が次のフェーズに入るとのことで、出発前に祝賀パーティーが開かれます。
俺は欠席させてもらう。処理すべき個人的な用があるからな。
これは上層部からの命令です。命令には逆らえません。
They gave an order to have a party. Caleb doesn't speak for a moment before he responds in a lower voice.
俺は他人の真理を推し量るのが得意じゃない。俺はお前の地位にとって変わった。ということは、俺は今、立ち去れとお前に命令できるはずだな。
Oh. Caleb reaches out and presses a sensor on the wall. The door rises. The man grunts as he leaves.
こっちに来い。
Oh no, you figured it out! In the empty corridor, Caleb suddenly turns around and looks at where I'm hiding. I freeze and don't move. A few seconds later, a shadow looms over me and grabs my wrist.
艦隊基地でかくれんぼか。うまく隠れたつもりか？
Whatever, I tried.
ここには奴らの目がそこら中にある。お前はどこへも逃げられない。
You're brave enough to bring me to HQ. That means no matter who's suspicious of me, you'll have my back, right? Right? He stares at me for a long time and then he laughs. For some reason, an ominous feeling washes over me. Let go of me!
家に帰りたいんじゃないのか？送ってくる。
My home? No! From the Far Space Fleet's headquarters to his home, Caleb remains silent. The door is now locked. This is what you mean by safe and sound? Lowering his gaze, he says nothing. Following his gaze, I find a wound on my knee has reopened.
痛みを感じないのか？
Answer my question first, Caleb! He suddenly picks me up and walks me into the living room. Why does he keep ignoring me? He wants to lock me up. Whoa! Cutscene!
座ってろ。傷の手当てをする。
今のあなたは指揮官なの？兄なの？
昔お前が怪我した猫を家に連れてきたことがあったな。あいつは傷が治ってないのに俺たちの家から逃げ出そうとしたとんだ恩知らずだ。
Okay.
そんな話聞きたくない。
お。
それで俺はどんな方法を思いついたと思う？俺はあいつに鈴をつけた。動くたびに鈴が鳴るからもう逃げられない。なあ、そういう鈴をお前にもつけてやろうか。
Is this your protection? Fine, I'll let you do what you want. Yeah, hell yeah.
いいよ。あなたは兄なんだから好きにして。
兄だからお前のためにならないことはしない。
Whoa, he actually gave me one.
チェック中。
あの怪物の攻撃による感染が見られる。安心してお前を一人で動き回らせられると思うか？
あなたはまだ私と一緒に危険と戦った真昼なの。こんな風に守られるのはもううんざり。
I wouldn't have said that. I wouldn't have said that.
俺のそばにいることが苦痛なら我慢するのはあと長くて3日だ。
何しに行くの？
後始末だ。3日後には全てが片付いてる。
What? What does that mean? 3 days later.
数週間に及ぶ厳戒態勢は本日解除されました。円空艦隊によると爆発事件は二度と起こらないと。
今回の件が片付いたら艦隊はトンネルに戻る。お前はしばらく安全だ。
だから今回も何も言わずに離れるの？
俺を見ずに済めばお前は嬉しいんじゃないのか？
No!
出かける。晩飯はまた一緒に食べよ
う。何を食べて飲むかまで執管官様の命令に従わなきゃいけないの？
怒るのはいいが体を犠牲にするのはダメだ。
怒ってない。
子供の頃から俺はお前のことを一番分かってる。お前が瞬きをするのは嘘をついてる時、唇を噛むのは辛い時だ。
それなら兄さんは今私が何を考えてるかわかる？
She said 兄さん。
どうしてあなたは変わってしまったんだろうって考えてる。
お前の言いたいことは分かってる。俺もあのチップに操られてるせいで変わっちまったって言いたいんだろ。もし俺はもともとこういう人間だお前は空想の中で生きてたんだ。 お前の力を欲しがる奴もお前を傷つけようとする奴も消えるべきだ。俺のそばだけが安全だ。
こんな安全危険の方がマシ。あなたの助けなんて。
俺なんていらないって分かった。じゃあ何が欲しい？何でも言ってくれ。臨空に帰りたいなら一緒に帰ろう。昔に戻りたいならあの家をリフォームして一緒に住もう。部屋が一つじゃ足りないなら迷宮でも建てるか。全部最高のものを用意する。世界で一番綺麗な家を作ってやる。俺がそばにいれば奴らはもう二度とお前のところに来ない。
アヒル、あなたはそんな人じゃない。あなたは私の兄さんで私の大切な家族。
兄さん。お前の過ちは俺が過去の優しい兄ちゃんになりたがっているからだ。俺は家族を
Oh shit! Holy shit! Yo, what? What, is just gonna continue it like nothing happened? Holy shit! Oh, I'm crying. Wait. Let me drink some water. Oh, I can't breathe. Can't breathe. Holy shit. Wait. Okay. I'm okay. I found Caleb again, and yet the familiar person from my memories has been eaten away by some indescribable hidden pain. Only fragments remain. The night sky above Skyhaven is clear, but all its secrets are somewhere in the bottomless, unfathomable depths of his eyes. The night before he left, I dreamt about our childhood. I dreamt of Caleb and me running around the streets, skipping class, grabbing ice cream, and reading comic books. And I dreamt of that day when we held hands and became part of each other's lives. So much for neighbors. It's okay. It's only like 10.
今日から俺がお前の兄ちゃんだ。怖がらなくていい。俺たちは世界で一番仲良しなんだ。どうして一人で隠れて泣いてるんだ。いじめられたのか。兄ちゃんがやり返してやる。俺の手をしっかり掴んでろよ。これではぐれたりしないぞ。
Oh, how did he turn so evil? What made him become so evil? The contrail left by the fleet ship splits the sky. It's like a line between dreams and reality. Rays of light pierce the clouds and bring the world back to a new sunny day. On the runway, fleet ships are ready and waiting for their colonel to give the signal. If evil, why hot? It feels like whenever we say goodbye, I'm always sending you off.
今回はもう名残惜しくないだろ。
No, don't say it like that. His hand moves Probably to ruffle my hair, but he hesitates. His arm soon falls to his side.
じゃあ俺は行く。
Oh, お兄ちゃん。I lower my head, a lump forming in my throat.
食事をちゃんととって体に気をつけろ。
Oh no! Caleb turns around, his back disappearing as it gets farther and farther away. The fleet ships take off and disappear into the sky, becoming specks in the distance.
よくも何日も私を一人にしたね。
Oh!
退屈しすぎてドラえもんの子になっちゃうところだったよ。
That's our best friend and colleague, Tara. The first person to have ever spoken to us in the game. We love her very much.
そういえば、南さんから結婚式に参加しに転業しに行ったって聞いたけど、結婚式にしては長すぎない？
The boss is lying for us. Oh, you know, my old friend is.
やば、リーダーから呼び出しだ。じゃあ帰ってきたらまた一緒にご飯に行こうね。
Okay. I end the call and put my phone back into my pocket. That's when I noticed there's a strange object in it. Huh? When did this? I take it out to get a closer look under the sun. There's an old yellow piece of paper with a kid's handwriting on it. I don't know if you guys can see that. Hang on. Let me make it bigger. Okay. It says forgiveness coupon for Caleb. Valid for 100 years. No! Oh! No, that's... Oh, God, no! Oh, that's too cute! Oh. Forgiveness coupon for Caleb, valid for 100 years. What if I cry? Oh, that's too sad. No! Holding it, I feel a wave of sadness, like bubbles ready to burst, erupt from the depths of my heart. Caleb! Oni-chan no baka! I can't figure out what's real or fake with Caleb. But what I know for sure is that this person who's important to me. I don't want to lose him a second time. The Far Space fleet has this Spatium core fragment, and with that, the chapter on the explosion incident draws to a close. However, Mia's fate is enshrouded in mystery, and Kevin's future is uncertain with that chip. This isn't an ending, but the beginning of another story. An invisible web has been cast with the Aether core acting as a lead ball. As a result, it has created a gravitational field that's as strong as a black hole. Ever, the Far Space fleet, myself. Who knows how many more pieces are being pulled in? Either way, they're slowly or quickly rolling into a void. The Torin chip, the fountain of Ate. Those patients turned into monsters via experiments. Everything seems to lead back to one source, the professor who's lurking in the shadows. In the heart of Skyhaven's main island, opposite the aerospace center, are rows and rows of new buildings that popped up recently. Inside one of them, researchers are scurrying around with papers and walking into different labs. They're preparing to announce the biggest breakthrough of the century, so there's no room for mistakes. Caleb silently stands in the elevator as it climbs to a non-existent floor that can only be accessed with special clearance. The door slides open, and he walks down a gray corridor and toward an arched door. A device with a faint green light scans his eyes. Then, the door quietly opens. Before him, a scene unfolds. It's vastly different from the dull gray and white of his surroundings earlier. A seemingly endless expanse of lush green trees stretches out under a glass dome and shiny silver roof.
Oh,
there he is. Mr. Snake Man.
天行師での任務はそろそろ終わる。次の場所はどこだ？エヴァーと艦隊の老害ども調子に乗りやがって、俺たちのことを使い勝手のいい処刑人だと思ってやがる。
この人、昔からこんなによく喋るの？
Does this bitch ever shut up?
子供だから殴られないと思うのよ。
喧嘩はやめて。私たちは家族で、家族は愛し合うものだって教授が言っていた。
Oh, who's this? Piper leans against a massive tree. He puts his hand behind his head as he grumbles to himself. The other two are sitting nearby, a little boy and a girl wearing a black dress.
あのネクラシスコン野郎はどこ行った？またあのハンターの小娘の世話でも焼きに行ったか？健全な関係はもちろん重要だが、歪んだ感情の方がみんなだと思うな。
Before he can even finish, his head is made to spin 180 degrees. He finds himself staring into that brooding gaze. What's more frightening is that this person is genuinely smiling at him.
お前、毎回同じ手ばっか使って飽きないのか。
お、
教授は
奥へ行けよ。っておい、行く前に俺の首を戻してけ。
A small mechanical bug flies in. It perches on his finger for a second before darting into the vegetation.
14年前、研究員の末とその研究チームは我々を裏切り、あの子が最も適性の高い実験体だという事実を隠蔽した。
Josephine is our grandma. Are you talking about me?
ガイア研究センターは劣空再編で壊滅し、その後 N109 区の勢力によって占拠された。暗転とギャングたちからあの時の実験データと資料を取り戻すのは容易ではない。末と彼女の部下の研究員は数年間姿をくらまし、この成果を隠していたのだ。だが幸い我々の追跡に進展があった。末と裏切り者たちにはすでにその代償を払わせた。
Oh, he's the one that set off all the explosions and killed all the scientists, including our grandma.
つまりお前たちはあの時行方のわからなくなった子供を見つけたということか。
Me?
これまでの観察及び接触から考えて、彼女の力はまだ役に立つほどではありません。
神様海外に来てくれてありがとう。おはよう。The man with salt and pepper hair glances to the side. The youngster has entered the room.
あんな出来損ないよりも俺の方がエヴァーの刃にふさわしい。
Caleb calmly looks up and stares at the hologram in the air. It displays a massive hospital ward. In the darkness, there's a figure who's barely visible.
何年も待っていた。
Oh, so they're not talking about me? The man on the hospital bed finally peeks out of the gloom. Half of his face is on the thinner side. His skin is so pale that it's almost transparent, and his voice carries the weight of pure fatigue.
だからもうこれ以上待たせないでくれ。
当然だ。
Hmm? After the man mentions a few key points, Caleb nods and walks into the lush green scenery. All is quiet, then Professor Lucius raises his head, his gaze fixed on the hologram materializing in midair.
アーテイの泉プロジェクトの発表が迫っている。間もなくこの世界の人々にエヴァーの描いた真に時代を超える青写真が示される。逃がしたあの子供は取り戻す。今は確かにベストなタイミングではないが。
Who's the child? Is it me? Glances at the figure who has long vanished into the verdant vegetation. His gaze lingering on his right arm. There, hidden beneath the surface, lies the price Caleb paid to be brought back to life.
彼が完全に利用価値を失う前に。
The human body is far too fragile. But by surrendering warmth and sensation, even the simplest modifications can transform flesh and bone into unyielding machinery. Electric currents will course through the neural network, numbing everything, taking control of everything until they completely replace him, turning him into a weapon perfectly crafted for the task. The old man smiles at the thought, anticipation glinting in his eye. He looks forward to the day it happens. Well, for Oni-chan to turn into a robot. In a forest where scattered stars rest, a crystalline pool appears. As if infused with the wine of life, it's clear yet murky. Young traveler, do not drink from it. Lost lover, do not drink from it. But when flowers wither in their sleep, when wind falls silent, when the vigilant owl closes its eyes, only then can you drink deep of these waters. Let the dead sing, O fountain of Ate. Cleanse my time, nourish my flesh. Spare me from the loneliness of eternal rest. Spare me from the loneliness of eternal rest. Is that a poem about the fountain of Ate? Does the fountain of Ate give you immortality? Is that the thing? I think the rest is just gonna be battles. So I think we finished the story actually. Oni-chan, how could you? How could you? How could you do this? Yay! We finished it! Oni-chan is evil! And hot and evil! Yippee! We actually finished the story. That's nice. Hi! お兄ちゃんのストーリーを終わりました。You guys got to see me freak out over the cutscene. That was a crazy cutscene. Holy crap. My throne link is dead? As in like, it doesn't lead to anything? Throne. A bit weird. Wrong.com / Eureka X49. She doesn't want anything if you're not on chan. Does this not lead to anything? It works for me. Although like I haven't updated it. Oh, it works? It works. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it's Oh, okay. Okay, it wasn't me. Okay, it works. Hi! I think I'm gonna end this here. This was a longer stream than I had intended, but I did start the stream earlier than I usually do. Because, yeah. But, I don't know. I really like this game / Oni-chan, so I'm sorry if this is not your thing, but I hope you enjoyed my reactions anyway. Thank you. These are all my boys. All my boys. Oh, that was crazy. That was crazy. Whoa. Whoa. I gotta calm down after all of that. But thank you everyone for coming to the stream. But now that we finished the Oni-chan story, maybe we can actually think about something else. I think my next one is probably... But my next stream, I want to do like a Zatsudan, just to talk about stuff, because I haven't spoken to you guys in a while. Thank you everyone. It was so much fun for me anyway. So I hope you enjoyed it too. I can finally go through the 5-star stories and stuff without spoiling myself. Woo! Get a towel. I need to have a nice cold shower to wash away all the filth. Hi! I guess I don't have to set up my heart monitor. I don't know. Maybe well, at some point it will be useful because I might play a horror game or something. I don't know. You know that Me-side thing that everyone's been playing? I'm kind of curious, but also I don't really like horror games, but also it might be entertaining for everyone. I don't know, we'll see. Hi! I don't know what I'm doing, but anyways. I don't know, can I come on the stream? Yeah, for the next yearly horror game, because I don't think... Did I do one last year? I think I was on a break. And I didn't actually get to do one. So I owe a horror game stream. Unfortunately. But yeah, when I do that, I will try to get a heart rate monitor ready. Maybe there's like a scream gauge or something. I don't know. We'll try and make it fun. Hi! Thank you everyone for coming! Bye bye, matane! See you! I like how my glasses are just like bouncing around. Bye!